Buenos dias a todos. Good morning all. Abuelo, abuela, tio, tia, niñas, mama, papa. Safe practices. Good morning all. And today's lesson, I need your support, I need your help, I need your creativity. So today what we're doing is repeated pattern of healthy foods. And to make our repeated pattern, you have to go to your kitchen. Go and look for something that you can put some paint on and print with your daughter, right? Now, you're not doing the printing for her, you know. You are going to help her make the impression on whatever you have in your kitchen, all right? So we're not going to buy. So you all learned about healthy foods, right? Like bananas and cherries and apples and mangoes, whichever one you all choose from, right? And you're going to look at what you have in your refrigerator, what you have in your pantry, to press, to put paint on, press, and make a repeated pattern. Now, a repeated pattern means it is one, then probably another one, then one. So we're doing a simple repeated pattern. So, auntie, uncle, mommy, daddy, brother, sister, I need your help because we need to organize your little sister. All right, so let's get into the screen sharing. Right, great. So we are looking at a repeated pattern of healthy foods. So I know you did that with your teachers, you learned about healthy foods. So let's do it in art. Now, before we begin, I want both mommy or daddy, brother, sister, abuelo, abuela. Remember, I can do all things with Christ who strengthens me. So the first thing you're going to do is to divide the paper into eight equal parts. In order to do so, first you have to fold your paper in half, fold it again, and fold it again. And when you open it, you will get 8 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When you do it in 8 equal parts, I want you to use a ruler and a yellow colored pencil. Yes, yellow. Yellow is pleasing to the eye, right? It wouldn't be mundane as using a pencil, and also it will help your little one know where she's going to print, all right? And keep the pattern. So my first pattern I wanted to make was grapes, and I use an okra to give me grapes, right? So here I had my pattern, space, pattern, space, space, pattern, space, right? So this is basically what it looked like. And to make the grapes that we see here, first you started with 1, 2, 3, 4. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. The second row I went with 3, uno, dos, tres, and the third one, uno, right? So I looked at my okra and I found it looked like little circles, painted it purple, voila, I got grapes, all right? So you can either follow my idea or be creative, right? You all think of something and be creative, but remember, we are using our resources that we have at home. I didn't say to go and buy these things. We're using whatever it is you have to create a healthy food. So my first pattern was grapes, a healthy food. Ah, the curtains are unfolding. My next pattern was an orange. I used a carrot, which incidentally is orange. No problem. Cut it in half, painted it orange, and then I pressed. Okay? I put also, I came afterwards and I put my stem on my grapes, right? So here we can see the pattern being formed. We have a grape, then we have a bunch of grapes, then we have an orange, a bunch of grapes, then we have an orange. a bunch of grapes, then we have an orange, a bunch of grape, then we have an orange, a bunch of grapes, orange, bunch of grapes. I want you also to know that sometimes when I did print it, sometimes I missed a spot, so I went back paint and put it back over on the same spot. Not too much paint, just put enough to cover, so when you press and lift, you will get your pattern. All right? Da-da-da. Final piece. It's not final yet. If the grapes have a stem, why not put some leaves on the oranges as well, right? So this ends our lesson. Look at it. I want you to think of repeated patterns in your environment. There are repeated patterns everywhere. We always wear clothes that have a repeated pattern. Well, you can't see it here and what I have on, but there are patterns everywhere, right? And we're looking at a basic one-to-one pattern. So let me get my pattern here. Right. So this is my pattern, right? I could, if I wanted, I could make it into a mat, yeah, a placemat. I could put cardboard below it, cover it over in contact paper, and use it as a mat to remind me, remember you've got to eat healthy. When we eat healthy fruits and when we eat fruits and vegetables, it gives us 3 G's to grow, glow, and glow, and be on the go. All right. So, girls, so my support helper, who could either be mommy or daddy, or uncle or aunt, or grandma or grandpa, could be a friend, could be brother or sister. I thank you. And remember, I can do all things with Christ who strengthens me. And this lesson, I'm sure you saw your creative juices come out. Don't forget, oh, I almost forgot, safe practices. Wear your mask when you're going out. Make sure it covers your nose and your mouth. Sanitize, wash your hands with soap and water. Get between those fingers properly. Soap it up, rinse it out. When we sanitize too, you sanitize your hands thoroughly, but when you come home, you wash it off again. All right? Adios.